Hey, how you doing? What's going on there? All right, so what I will roll out here could maybe be considered a hot take, right? A controversial opinion, unpopular opinion. All right, so we know that music is subjective. The quality of it, the value of it, that's all subjective. There's no way to there's no mathematical equation that you could apply to, I mean, what the fuck, you can't. No, you can't. Whether you got experts, mathematicians, music theorists, that's all good, man. That's all cool. I'm not discounting any of those disciplines. I'm just saying that when you really break it down, what might be shit to one person is gold to another, right? That's just how things are, man. Just how things are, right? So, I have a feeling I may be in a very, very small minority of people that would there's just I gotta break this down from so many different levels, right? So the topic of this video is the best riff in metal music. What I consider to be, gun to my head, what is the best riff in heavy metal, okay? In heavy metal. Although, I don't know, man. The way I feel about this riff, the song, oh man, I might, I don't really drink, but I have a feeling if you got, if you got a couple Long Islands in me, that I might, you might hear me arguing that this could be pushed into other genres as well. This is the king riff of music in general. I don't know if I'd go that far, but like I said, if I had a gun to my head, man, I don't know what I would spit out. Because at that point, you really got to be truthful or, the gun's going off. All right. So anyway, the band, who this comes from, shouldn't be all that surprising if you're a metalhead. You may not agree with it, with this band writing some of the greatest riffs in heavy metal. I think a lot of people would agree they did because they've hung it up, which sucks. The band is Black Sabbath, okay? No surprise there, right? No surprise. However, here's the surprising part, the controversial part. So, it is not from the Ozzy Osbourne era of Black Sabbath. No, it is not, okay? It is also not from the Ronnie James Dio era either. No, it is from a period of time that I just don't know why it is shit upon so often. Although in recent years, I feel like I've seen the opinion kind of shift a little bit. I hope that is, I hope my spidey senses are correct there. Because I am really goddamn fucking passionate about the Tony Martin era. Fucking A, man. The Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath. Shit. I like all of those releases. Fucking all of them, man. Eternal Idol, Headless Cross, Tear, Cross Purposes is the... I'm not going to give that away yet. Cross Purposes, Forbidden... The fuck Eternal Idol, Headless Cross, Tear. Dehumanizer came next. Cross Purposes, Forbidden. I even like Forbidden for some weird ass reason. Forbidden gets shit on for having bad production, and I don't know, I just don't notice it. I listen to it and I'm like, it sounds fucking fine to me. It sounds fine to me. I think it's an awesome album. That's the one that starts with Illusion of Power and it has Ice-T on it spoken. Oh man, I don't really, and I think Ice-T is somebody, he's got a great narrational voice, for really anything. And I think that's pretty cool. And I think, Ernie C. from Body Count from Ice-T's band produced Forbidden. But I don't know, man. I don't really understand the slagging of like it had bad production. All right, whatever. So, okay, 1994, the 1994 album Cross Purposes. It came out in like January, I think. And when I listen to it, though, I like to think of like the summer. That's one of the things that I love so much about Forbidden is just that like. You listen to that, not Forbidden, Cross Purposes, Cross Purposes. That's one of the things I love about it, is that, like, it just brings me back, man. I have this thing with, like, grading or describing certain albums, mostly, like, doom albums, and one of the, like, categories in my head that I put it into is, like, what is its transportability factor? And what I mean by that is, like, if doom is a kind of, like, a genre that, like, is a little bit of like a throwback. It pays tribute to, it draws, most of its inspiration from the like 70s, from Black Sabbath, and like from the 80s as well. I think I'm like, all right, so how well does this transport me back to, that period of time? Some bands do it really well. Cyclona does it really goddamn well. I listen to Cyclona and I'm like, I'm out in some kind of like field and like, I don't know, there's like big, like, in the Midwest, there's like these kind of like cornfields and all that kind of stuff. And where in England? Like Sheffield, I don't know the geography of England all that well, but they make me feel like I'm in like England in 1976, out in some field and like smoking weed, all that kind of stuff, right? Cyclona does a very good job of that, right? Okay, so when I listen to Cross Purposes, I hear 1994, man. I just fucking do. I think, like, the album sounds, it is reminiscent of what metal sounded like and what just music in general sounded like at that time. And fuck, man, it just, yeah. And I just, like, it's Tony Iommi. And my feelings on that, and I think I've said this in other videos before, is that anything that guy touches turns to gold. Anything that comes from that guy, I mean, there is a reason why Black Sabbath have had so many albums, past Ozzy. It's just because the guy has got so many good riffs in him. Listen to that Astorless that he did with Candlemass a couple years back. And that riff right there, man, that shit, dude, you hear that and you're like, that's Tony Iommi. If you didn't know that he was on the track, you'd hear it and be like, that's Iommi, man. And that the most recent thing that he put out, the one to coincide with his Cologne, with Scent of Dark, that's another one, dude. That's another one that has Iommi all over it. Okay, so the Cross Purposes album, in my opinion, is no exception. None of the Tony Martin albums are any exception. And he was just a perfect singer for, that period in Iommi's career. I can't think of another. Well, I mean, they brought Dio back for Dehumanizer, and that was really fucking impressive. All right, so anyway, the song is called "The Hand That Rocks the Cradle." There, I said it. That, I think, is, oh shit, man. That may be the best Black Sabbath song. Riff. It's one part in the song in particular. I mean, the song itself is 10 out of 10, but it's just this one riff that might even be the best riff that Iommi has ever written. So I don't know if this is gonna get me like flagged or like a strike, a content strike or something like that. I think you got 3 of them before you get yanked or you get in like big trouble or something like that. But I want to play the song, and I'll only play it up to the riff. And just, I don't know, man. I just, like, let's listen to it, and let's just fucking listen to it, all right? This is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle off the Cross Purposes album by Black fucking Sabbath. Tony Martin singing. All right. Okay. It's got this kind of, like, spooky, dramatic movie soundtrack set. Ooh, maybe I say movie soundtrack because there was a movie, based loosely off the idea in this song, but god damn, man. Listen to that voice, dude. It's perfect for this song. Fucking perfect, man. Shit. What is this part, right? Oh! Fucking hear that, man? Shit. Fuck, dude. Here's the 1994 right here. Oh. Come on, man. Fucking A. God damn. Alright. The verse. The riff's coming up. It's the chorus. Here it comes. Oh man, did you fucking hear that? Fuck, dude. God damn, man. I can't, anytime I hear that riff, I have to react. I react. Fuck, dude. Did you fucking hear that? And that's like mild. That's like a mild reaction. I'm in a hotel right now. I can't really, lose my shit. But god damn, man. And then it comes in again. I'm just, I said I would only play the song up to that part, but yeah. Comes again. Fuck, dude. Damn, man. Oh, god damn. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, shit. What a just... Oh, fuck. That is something else, man. That is something else. That's the best riff in heavy metal. That is the best goddamn riff fucking ever written, dude. It is, man. There's my, like the gun is to my head right now. And, yeah. Shit. That's, just fuck it. That is like that, like, tension and release thing right there. So, I don't know. I guess I don't really know much more to say about that. I'd be interested to know. I would like to know if there's anybody else out there that agrees with me. I want to know, is there anybody else in the world who's, I guess favorite Black Sabbath song? And I know that is tough because it's like the Ozzy era doesn't sound like the Tony Martin era. It doesn't sound like the Dio era. It doesn't sound like Seventh Star, or Born Again. But like, I would love to know if there's anybody else that feels as strongly about the Tony Martin era as I think I do. And the Cross Purposes album, and then drill down even more, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, do you think I'm off my shit for thinking that? Am I wrong? Anything? I don't know. I mean, like I said, music is subjective. I think most people agree on that. Oh, man. Wow, dude. You just fucking hear that riff, though. Shit, man. Oh, god damn. Also, if you've never heard that song before, I would like to know. I would like to know that. And what'd you think? What did you think of that riff? What'd you think of that song, man? Fuck. Yeah, I'd like to know, because there's not that many, maybe it'd be tough getting a response, because there aren't as many people that are fans of the Tony Martin era. I even have a song called that on my Doom project that I'm working on. The song is called The Tony Martin Era. It's not exclusively about Tony Martin. It's just kind of like about Sabbath, but it's just emphasis on the Tony Martin era in that song. Of course there is. That's the title of it. So, all right. Well, thanks very much thanks a lot for watching. And if you liked, it's too bad that like dislike. Oh no, I think I as like the content creator can still see dislikes. Yeah. Let me know. Be honest about that. If if you liked the video, cool. But if you didn't like, the song, if you don't like the Tony Martin era, give the video a dislike. Yeah. Or I don't know, or just tell me in the comments or something like that. I don't know. But so thanks very much. If you like the video, maybe give it a thumbs up. And if you like hearing somebody talk and bullshit about metal, then maybe you give a subscribe. All right. Well, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you.